You saw it in, right? You saw it in?
You can't ask me.
I'm not gonna, I can't challenge it anyway.
Yes, you can. You can.
I called it in.
2-4-1.
Hey, he's not on.
No.
Yeah. Or just, you know, you're getting this off.
Yeah. 3-4-1. 6-2. Free challenge timeout.
Behind you.
No, Jesse with 9. Time in. 9-6-2. Side out.
Yeah,
6-10-1.
yeah, it's kind of weird right now.
Second serve. Six, 10-2. Point. Seven, 10-2. Side out.
Nice. Jesse. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah.
10-7-1.
And Irvine Tardio take game one 11-7. Gabe Tardio was more than ready for that attack from Y.Johnson. I think Yates needs to be more careful about when he's pulling the trigger on some of those attacks. That one, players, pros, staff, we just really didn't know what to expect here at this event. Players didn't have much time to practice with these paddles, but the difference has been incredibly significant. I mean, you're going to see a lot of drops, dinks. Ball is playing very soft, and it's been a massive difference in the style of play.
0-0-1.
And that's so tricky. I mean, Megan Dizon can play every tournament this year and hit shots like that, and it'll work usually. But here with this paddle, it's just so hard to create offense. And these paddles are really a great equalizer. And so we see a team like Y.Johnson and Megan Dizon, who would be huge underdogs against Jesse and Gabe normally, they're really more evenly matched in this matchup. So it'll be interesting to see if they can take game two. And when you go for big attacks like Gabe just did, we just haven't seen those work this week. So you're really starting to see more of, I call it probing. They're kind of just poking the ball. They're not really full attacking it because those aren't working. So it's really about probing the defense here. Or you could just dink them to death and hope they make a mistake. I mean, there's really no attackable balls in these rallies.
1-0-1.
And aggression from Y.Johnson there actually gets him a point. So we don't see a lot of that with these paddles, but that time it did work in their favor, and they have a 2-0 lead, which is massive. I mean, you want to get a lead against Gabe and Jesse. Even if it's 1-0, 2-0, this is a great start for Yates and Megan. 3-0 now. Every point really crucial when you come in against a top team like Gabe Tardio and Jesse Irvine. And another attack from Megan Dizon. It's just not working with the aggressive team. It's really not playing in their favor.
Let's go do a medal ceremony. I'll be right back.
0-3-1.
It's the last one.
Second serve. Oh. 0-3-2. Side out. 5-5-1.
So interesting that Y.Johnson is choosing to attack some of those soft balls on his backhand side. It's not something, it did bounce a little high for him, but you're not going to see a lot of backhand speed ups this week here in Sacramento with these paddles. And but sometimes the aggressor gets the reward. So And that's a very rare miss hit from Gabe Tardio. You just never see him miss a backhand punch like that. Very close game two. Y.Johnson and Megan Dizon are putting Tardio Irvine on upset alert.
Watch it. Eight, six, one.
Love that shot from Megan Dizon. I feel like players, as the week goes on, they'll realize we need to start lobbing the ball. These dinks are very soft. You have all the time in the world to figure out what you're going to do with it. So lobbing is going to be very key. We haven't seen a lot of that this week, but our pros need to start lobbing the ball a lot more with these paddles. Y.Johnson has never been known for his baby soft dinks. Misses that one there, but they still have a 9-6 lead. And this week is all about finesse. We're just not going to see a lot of powerful putaways, but it's all about controlling the ball, which we know Jesse Irvine is very strong at. And it's a poor choice on the backhand cross-court attack from Megan Dizon, and she knows it. You don't see players attack Gabe Tardio cross-court ever. That did not work. 7-9. Gabe's energy really picking up. He's loving it. 8-9 now, and it feels like the momentum has swung back to Irvine Tardio. They're looking to close this one out and make the semifinals, I believe. Yes. And a crucial foot fault called at 9-8 on Gabe Tardio. Yep, great call. So they fight off the first game point attempt, but Megan Dizon will serve here at 10-8-2. Great attack from Y.Johnson. That ball was barely elevated for him to attack it at Gabe Tardio. He spots it beautifully and catches Gabe late. So 11-8, Megan Dizon and Y.Johnson take game 2. We'll be back for game 3. Somebody's going to the semifinals. Our 11 seeds have put Jesse Irvine and Gabe Tardio on upset alert. You won't want to miss game 3. We'll be right back. All right, pickleball fans, the stage is set for game 3 here, and somebody's going to the semifinals. Could it be Y.Johnson? Fire up the Y.Johnson fan club. He's got a chance to make his first mixed doubles semifinal ever here. Very nice poach there from Gabe Tardio. He timed his attack perfectly, spotted the ball well. All right, so Yates is going to need to keep the ball down. That was a popped up dink from Yates, so 1-0. Yates with 1 career PPA Tour medal. He won silver a couple years ago in singles, so never any mixed doubles medals from Yates. And Yates going with a forehand slice third shot drop there. It did not work. You don't see a lot of forehand slice third shot drops, and he dumps that one into the net. 1-0. Finding a good spot against Gabe Tardio by playing it soft to his backhand. He's really neutralized if you can get it soft behind Gabe. Doesn't have the best offense from his backhand off these soft dinks. So I think if Y.Johnson and Megan Dizon are at neutral with Gabe and Jesse, they feel like it's really 50-50, and that's all you can ask for against such a good team is let's just play from neutral. We feel like nobody has the advantage really here, and we'll see if it plays in our favor. So could go either way if they can just stay at neutral and play soft. And Megan misses that ATP there, but I think sometimes on the PPA tours where you see the differences, teams can struggle to get to neutral against a better team, and that's why our top seeds hold a lot of the time, is that it's so hard to score on offense. You can't get to the line, or you're at the disadvantage when you're serving. So with these paddles, everything's a lot closer. It's a lot easier to get to neutral. You're seeing players get to the line very easily. Oh, great rally there. Well played from Y.Johnson. I mentioned earlier, would love to see our pros lobbing the ball more. That worked perfectly. I think they need to start lobbing it every other rally. I really think it's a great strategy here with these paddles. Megan Dizon getting a lot of pace with that forehand overhead. That was a great shot from Megan. 0-1-1 now. And it took Gabe 2 shots to put away that ball, but normally he would put away that first one with his backhand punch with ease. That one actually came back, but he was able to put it away with the forehand overhead. But you can see how difficult it is to put away the ball. And it doesn't matter what Megan Dizon is playing with. Frying pan, wooden paddle, Yola, that is a great forehand drive. We know Megan Dizon's forehand drive is pretty elite on tour. Beautiful shot from her. And another point for Dizon Johnson. They are absolutely playing the right strategy right now. Don't need to change it up at all. You know, they're playing it soft behind Gabe, but they're not exclusively doing that. They're moving their dinks around, playing really well right now. Patience, attacking when they can. They're not forcing anything, and they have a great chance to make the semis. Backhand slice drops and Y.Johnson, they just don't go together. That's not a shot you see him hit a lot, and he dumps it into the net. Great ball from Megan Dizon. Perfectly timed. 1-2. And we see Jesse Irvine outdink a lot of players a lot of the time, and it happens there again. Did expect to see that a lot more in this match. I would think that Jesse would come into this tournament as one of the strongest players that can adapt to this style of play. That hasn't really played true, but definitely think Jesse's skill set should fit this paddle pretty well. All right, so both teams are playing optimal strategies right now. We're seeing Irvine Tardio play it soft behind Y.Johnson. Definitely a good strategy, but then they're also moving into the other corner of the court and forehand dinking Megan Dizon. So one dink is going to Hunter Y.Johnson's backhand. The next one might go to Megan Dizon's forehand. They should continue the strategy. Oh, and they gave Y.Johnson a forehand, and he picked a nice attackable ball. That was the difference in that rally. So They gave Y.Johnson a nice little forehand dink that he likes to attack, and he created that offense there.
4-1.
Some really strong play from Yates there. He's really showing out in this match. You don't see Yates making deep mixed doubles runs on the PPA tour, but love to see it.
3-4-1.
3-4. Oh, yeah. Yates is eating right now. And Gabe said after that rally, so bad. He did not like the spot he chose. 4-4 now.
4-4-1.
And I think if Y.Johnson can potentially make the semifinals here, it's just a testament to what I tell players all the time is you need to play tons of tournaments, right? You never know when your breakthrough is going to be. And that's why coming to a smaller event like Sacramento, if you're an emerging pro, you just never know when you're going to have your moment. You need to play lots of tournaments on the PPA Tour. And welcome back to Carvana Grandstand Court at the Pickleball Central Vintage Sacramento Open. It is 6-4 in the third. Megan Dizon serving. They're looking to punch their ticket to semifinals. And I think Jesse and Gabe need to focus their return of serve to Yates' backhand there. They get a pop-up off his backhand third shot drop. So I would focus the return of serve, if you can, to Yates. And most of that rally is forehand to forehand dinking between Megan Dizon and Jesse Irvine. And if you're Megan Dizon, you want to get out of that. I don't know any player that wants to just forehand dink all day with Jesse Irvine. I don't think that's going to work for them. I think she needs to try and move those dinks away from Jesse. Big miss drop into the net there. So it's now 4-6-2. Every point crucial in this quarterfinal. And Yates goes middle there on a forehand semi-speed up. I wouldn't call that. That was kind of a change-up attack, and somehow Gabe just missed it. Usually he's so good at closing that gap, just a little bit late there. And you definitely see teams trying to isolate at times Y.Johnson's backhand on these dinks, and worked out nicely for Jesse and Gabe on that particular rally. But it's still 6-4-2, and Yates and Megan hold a small lead here. It needs to be off a very soft dink when she's totally in balance. But she knows she doesn't want to get in these dinking rallies with Jesse, so that's why she maybe forces some of these attacks or the lobs. She doesn't want to dink with Jesse. So 5-6 now. Jesse Irvine with the ball. Megan Dizon, so good at that shot. Perfectly placed. She practices that all the time. And even when you think there's offense to be created, you can still get in trouble when you're not able to put the ball away. 6-6 now. I think Megan is shocked that she missed that one. Yeah, perfect spot from Megan. That is an attack that players hit day in and day out on the PPA tour, and that was perfectly placed by Megan Dizon. It worked out well. 7-6 now. One of the first rallies where Gabe and Jesse have been able to keep Megan and Yates from getting to neutral, getting to the line. They were really holding the kitchen line there, and they get the ball back at 6-7. Jesse pushes the ATP wide by about 3 or 4 inches, and she very rarely misses around the post shots like that. It's a crucial moment. 7-6 now. Gabe moving so well in that rally. That is mixed doubles 101. How to be a force in mixed doubles, demonstrated by Gabe Tardio. Pretty crazy rally there. Normally Yates would be in a lot of trouble off those popped up backhand dinks, but able to work his way back in that rally. Any firefight can just go any way with this paddle. It's very hard to predict how these rallies are going to play out. And I think that was actually a missed hit off of Jessie's paddle. I don't think she was trying to go that wide of an angle. She was just trying to block the ball. But it's 9-6 now. Now Jessie hitting a lob there. They get the ball back at 6-9. Yates trying to create offense there, but it's just not as advantageous to hit forehand speed ups. You just can't put the ball away. So I'd like to see him think a little bit more. And welcome back to game 3. Jessie Irvine serving at 8-9. Yates trying to create offense there, but it's just not the right spot. He gets his team into trouble. So it is now 9-9. He's going to need to grind out these rallies if they want to get to 11 points. Who can remain focused and get these last 2 to make the semis? And that's another situation of even when you think you have an attackable ball, it's just hard to put it away. And we have match point in the hands of Jessie Irvine. 10-9. And that time his backhand speed up really worked. He hit that one so nicely. Very high level of difficulty on that shot from Y.Johnson, especially when you're down match point. That was as clutch as it gets. Oh, what a rally. That was as pressure-packed as it gets. Megan with a sneaky attack there. Down match point. Megan pulls it out of her bag of tricks. What a shot. 9-10 now.
9-10-1. Second serve. Come on, one more. 9-10-2.
Yeah.
Megan Dizon has to love that. She just perfectly spotted that thing to Gabe Tardio's backhand. So well played. It's 10-10 now. And some intensity from Jessie Irvine as she backhand punches that shot right back at Y.Johnson, who popped up a backhand dink. That's definitely the spot you can go against Yates. And it's 10-10-1. Newman, wow. What a tournament this has been in Sacramento. Coming out of the timeout, Jessie getting ready to serve here.
10-10-1.
Long rally there, and Megan Dizon's dink comes up short, but very evenly matched here. This one could go either way. It's match point again for Jessie and Gabe. Yates goes with the forehand speed up on match point, so a little bit risky there with the game on the match on the line, but it works out in his favor. Oh! Irvine, Tardio take it 12-10 in the third. What a match. 11-7, 8-11, 12-10.